morning, boys and girls, and welcome to Buckeye Wars. Another time, Rich and I went to Lake Amador, and we were planning on fishing just like we had before. And we set up camp, and we noticed there was a few mice around. They're just scampering off into the grasses around where we were setting up camp, and we're like, huh. Don't see that very often. And we set up our camp, and we threw our fishing gear into the 12-foot hard plastic canoe, and we headed on out. And we come back a couple hours later, and there's mice everywhere. We're like, what in the hell? And we didn't really pay too much attention to it, but we did notice it. There was a lot of mice. And we screwed around on shore for a little bit, and then we went back out, and we caught a few more trout. I think we caught a couple of bluegill and a couple of bass. Had a pretty decent fishing trip. We come back in, and it's getting closer to nighttime, and we cook our dinner, and we have our day, and we getting about time to get in the tent and go to sleep. And we get on in there, and we're telling stories and getting about ready to put our heads down and actually go to sleep. And there were damn mice inside. There was mice inside of the damn tent. Like, oh my God. And we weren't afraid of them, but what the hell? There was mice everywhere. And the next morning, we cleaned up a couple of the trout that we hadn't cleaned the night before. We had them, in the freezer or in the ice chest or something, there was a couple that we hadn't cleaned, and we cleaned them, and I'll be damned if one of them didn't have one of the mice in their stomach. So something was going on, man. The big old trout actually had eaten one of these mice. Craziest thing, man. Mice everywhere. And like I said, it didn't really scare us, but boy, it was weird. I mean, you don't usually see that. Anyway, thought I'd share.